Doing a very early morning version of 10 and 2.
Exactly how long do you intend to keep me prisoner?
I slept.
The brain scan's normal, which means Grodd is no longer controlling you. This prison is for metahumans, so you're free to go. You will get what's coming to you, eventually.
I'm not ashamed of my actions, Mr. Allen. You've seen what these metahumans are capable of. Soon your prison won't be enough.
Not all metahumans are dangerous.
I'm afraid that I know you're the Flash. I'll get your tights in a twist. I've known for months. I wanted to come after you. I would have done it by now.
But you think you're gonna need me?
Orson Welles turned me over to that beast. Used me like a damn puppet. So like it or not, we have a common enemy, you and I. But if you'll excuse me, I have a gorilla to hunt.
I actually don't mind Aisling that much as a villain.
You have 3 fractured ribs.
Oh, be fine.
Dad, you need to rest.
3 fractured ribs?
I can't believe Grodd became so violent.
What was his lair like? Did he eat the banana? Does he like King Kong? He's more of a Planet of the Apes kind of ape.
Terrifying, no, and I didn't ask. Do you mind if I talk to my daughter alone?
Iris in this episode, man.
When I was with that gorilla, I thought, I'm gonna die down here. And all I could think about was how you and me were in a fight.
Are you calling your daughter a gorilla?
I'm afraid the same thing would happen to you.
My life started when you were born. And sometimes my incredible love for you, it blinds me, and I forget what a brilliant young woman you are.
This is so cute.
Now you're capable of making your own decisions.
Daddy, I know that everything you do.
She even has the single tear. The sexy cry.
Love me enough to always tell me the truth. Yeah.
Deal.
I don't believe you, Joe.
Oh, my bad.
Right on the fractured ribs.
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't catch Grodd. Where would we put him?
Oh,
Isn't exactly
Caitlin was looking good this
super
episode.
intelligent, telepathic gorilla.
Joe mentioned that Grodd called Wells father. And Wells must have ordered Grodd to come after us. That's why Grodd didn't kill Joe. I think Joe was right. Everything Grodd did, it was just to distract us. What's going on? You okay? Just thinking about this headset. It wasn't strong enough.
Well, because he got knocked off his head.
You could have been killed out there, man. Dude, your tech worked. And it proved that we don't need Wells. The 3 of us took on Grodd and rescued Joe.
Yeah.
Together we can do anything.
Ooh.
Actually, it was the 4 of us.
The 4 of... Okay, Caitlin. God. God, Caitlin. The Flash.
Hey,
Hey. How did you know I was here?
this is your spot.
Yeah, it's a special spot. It's where I first met the Flash. All those times when you were standing right in front of me and I had no idea.
You had a suspicion.
I don't even know you anymore.
She's so upset.
Iris, what you were saying to me when I was down in the sewer. You know why I wasn't afraid? Because you were there. Even though I really was scared, having you there is how I could stand up to Grodd. Every time I falter or make a mistake, the thought of you is what picks me up and keeps me going.
Well played, Barry.
What I'm trying to say is even though you didn't know everything about my life this past year, that does not mean that you weren't a part of it. You were. Every single day. Without you, there wouldn't be the Flash.
Well, there would be, but...
thought about what you said, and maybe you're right. I have been thinking about you.
As a brother.
Us. But I can't do that anymore. Eddie is the man that I live with, the man that I love, and he's still missing.
I know. I'm gonna bring him back.
Barry is such a bro in this show.
And after that,
Like a cool bro. Like, he's just kind of like, hey, I know we're going to get married. I know we're going to kiss at some point. But until then, as much as it pisses me off, I'm going to save your boyfriend. Holy fuck, Grodd in the city. Where did he just jump to?
So now what?
What the hell did he make?
I have the key.
Key to what?
Starling City. All this time, bro, you could have been nibbling at those ropes on your wrist. He doesn't come back that much. What the fuck is that? The key to the future. Stop that. I dig it. Can you dig it? 'Cause I can dig it. I think it's interesting that they finally revealed everything to Iris, that carried over from last episode. And for most of the season, I was kind of on Barry's side and about not getting her involved. A lot of people were complaining because they're like, oh, everyone else knows that he's the Flash. Even some of his villains know that he's the Flash, but Iris doesn't know. I'm like, well, if it was a position where it was someone who I was like, I can understand, because if I was in that position, I wouldn't want them to know. Like, I understand she's his best friend, but he's also his love. Like, he loves her. So, I don't know. It's just, I understand it. I wouldn't do it if I was him. She just kind of found out and it happened that way. And now she saved his life. So, you know, life is funny that way. But, yeah, I like Grodd. They've been building up to him for a while. Destroy his big as shit. Oh my goodness. How did they stop him? Hit him by a train. He's not dead, but stopped him. My question is, why didn't they build the headset into the suit? That seemed kind of like the most obvious thing to do, because if you build a headset with like no chin strap or anything, yeah, the first time he gets hit by a giant gorilla, he's gonna knock it off him. Like, that part was kind of silly. I guess because they were running on time. It's like, well, we only have time to make the top part. So here, go. But I like that they're kind of... I like the growing development in Iris and Barry's relationship. Like, she has a right to be mad. There's a lot of shit that they kept secret from her. And I can understand why she... Fix my camera. I can understand why she was pissed. And, like, but just every time I saw her come in and feeling angry, I felt bad. I'm like, oh, Iris, come on, man. Oh, Iris, no. Don't do it, no. But otherwise, yeah, this is a very Harrison-light episode. But now the real question is coming in, like, time to go home. Well, assuming he's gonna redo the particle accelerator? Oh my god. So tired. Is he gonna redo the particle accelerator? Like, is he gonna run really fast? How's he gonna get to the future? Is the real question. And what's up with Barry fighting the original Eobard Thawne? It's really crazy to think that Eddie just doesn't fucking matter in his family, in his own Thawne bloodline. And for a second when he said you have to give the ring back to Grandma Agnes, I thought he was saying that, I thought he was implying that Eddie was his grandfather, and his wife's name was Agnes, but then I figured, oh, he has a Grandma Agnes, okay. But I'm curious as to how they're really related. Because I think it would be really funny if Eddie turned out to be like an uncle or some shit, and he just like kills him anyways. Why are you important? I just had you. I need you around just long enough for my great 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 grandfather to be conceived, and now you can. Now you have my permission to die, hand to chest. But yeah, interesting development on Wells and Iris. I am excited for the last. How many episodes are left in the season? 2? Like, this shit is going to be crazy, son. Yeah, I think they have, like, 2 or 3 episodes left, so I'm really interested in where that's going to go. Especially with Arrow tomorrow night, and it's like, with the last 2 episodes in the season. I'm like, where are we going to go? Because we're going back to Nanda Parbat. And, like, in the trailer it showed, what's her face? Felicity. So bad. It showed the wedding, it showed Felicity trapped in some type of cage. It's like, we trusted you! Oliver Queen is dead. So, I'll do more on that one going into tomorrow morning. I'm waiting to see what that team up is going to be that we've seen all the pictures from. But, yeah, Grodd Lives is pretty standard, solid episode. It's kind of fillery in the way that it has to lay groundwork for a couple other things. Like, just to, at least I think so. It's not like it's not an important episode, because it is. But it's like, it has to pull back a little bit from the whole Harrison Wells issue, because that's what Harrison Wells is making them do. He's throwing them off his path by making them, fight Grodd. And now that Iris knows, that's another wrench in the cog for all of that. So you have to stop and resolve that issue. Plus, they've been building up for Grodd since some of the earlier episodes, and we get to see Aisling back, who I enjoy because Clancy Brown is back. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow.